And I'm nice like B.I.G. is. I'm the greatest of all times. I'ma say it just like Ali did.
The champ is here!
Oh, shit.
The champ is here! The champ is here!
The evil genius.
The champ is here!
Come on.
The champ is here! The champ is here!
Yeah. D-Block.
The champ is here!
Kiss, what up, my nigga?
The champ is here!
Fucking with the champion.
You already know. K-A-D is the game. Goodbye.
You ain't fucking with the champion.
You already know. Green Lane. Tell him Kiss. Hey, yo, Green Lane. Y'all never gonna touch the kid. Kiss of death. They gonna have to get me at the top. Y'all never gonna touch the kid. Gangsta Kiss. No love this time, nigga. Kiss of death.
That's right, dicks. You know what time of year it is, and damn, was it good to be me last year. On my way to the top, I trade raped David Eggers. I stood up against collusion, and ultimately, I took down fantasy terrorism as we know it. I do need to thank the other members of my division for keeping me in my most competitive form throughout the season. At this point, it really is comical if any of you guys consider your division to be remotely close to ours. Clearly, we blow everybody out of the water. Just to rub it in, let your champion remind you that for back-to-back seasons now, we have sent 3 teams to the playoffs. We now have 2 champions, several runners-up, more feet on the first, second, and third podium than any of the other divisions. And on top of it all, we also have a fucking bear in our division. Now this victory webisode is very delayed, but that's because yet again I was waiting for somebody else to produce a video of themselves venting their thoughts. I don't know why I ever bothered to trust a fucking towel when he told me his defeated brother had a few things he needs to get off his chest. Hey Sean, Nick's gonna create a webisode. Ah, Espo, that's great, that's awesome. When's he gonna come out with it? When's who gonna come out with what? Nick's webisode, you just said he was gonna produce one. I did? Yeah, you literally just said that.
I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
You know, out of respect, I really wanted to hear what my decimated opponent had to say. I wanted to hear his opinions. He had funny rants on Facebook, and I wanted to really, give him a shot. But ultimately, he came out with nothing. I guess the beatdown he sustained at my hands was too much for him to bear. He was the tyrant of the league. He had 9 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw. He led the league in points for with 1,477, and he averaged 110 points per week. Nick made statement win after statement win after statement win. He marched his way through the playoffs, got himself all the way to the finals where he lost 101 to 79. 101 to 79. Your second lowest points scored on the season. Now, I can't imagine how bad that must feel to terrorize the league all year long, reach the championship just to watch your team. Shit the bed. Nick, when I first produced this rant about you, I was kind of hoping that this would really prompt you to actually release your aforementioned video. But then I started really thinking to myself,
Fuck that guy.
am I right or am I right? Nobody cares about the silver medalist's opinion. Nobody needs to hear from second place. History will remember champions. I want you to remember that, Nick. In all the seasons to come, I want you to remember my hand on the championship trophy. I want you to remember the one man who beat you. Now, with that being said, there's one thing I need from you, Nick. What?
Say my name.
Who do you think you are?
You all know exactly who I am.
I don't want to say it. You're the league champion.
Goddamn right.
Anywho, there was a lot of other fun things that happened in last year's playoffs, like our number 1 seed Donovan's stellar performance in the quarterfinals, the worst team in the playoff, Donofrio's opportunistic win over Blaze the Gobbler Feldman. That win was huge for me because Feldman would have beaten me in the semifinals had he made it. So with that being said, Donofrio, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was your mantra all season long. Opportunistic wins, opportunistic wins. And you know what, man? I'm with you. Opportunistic motherfucking wins. Just one of the few attributes it takes to become champion in this league. Now, something that will certainly not assist your journey to the top is trying to be funny and releasing your entire shitty team to free agency while everybody else is trying to compete in the playoffs. Actions taken by one David Eggers, claiming that he was trying to make things interesting. You know, at the time, we were all furious about what he did, but when you come to think of it, that was the greatest thing that's ever happened to this league. Well, of course, since me, it's the greatest thing that ever happened to this league. But little did we know at the time that that would spell the end for the brothers Eggers. That series of events ultimately led to their resignation from the league. And with the brothers Eggers gone, this league already smells a little bit more refreshing. With their departure, we welcome the return of Andrew Do Not Cake Me Vitale, and we welcome newcomer Chris the Can Opener Catrone. Hopefully the two of you can help salvage whatever scrap of dignity remains between the Donatello and Leonardo divisions. I would expect the two of you to dominate your division rivals as if you were pistol whipping a blind kid. Anything short of that, and I'll honestly just be disappointed. Everyone knows this year we upped the buy-in to $100 per person, which is completely psychotic that we are trusting Commissioner Patillo with $1,600 of our money. Well, it'll be more like $1,500 after Keith, he'll pay you on Friday. Regardless of whenever Keith decides to pay, we're really fueling Commissioner Patillo's whiskey and coke habit. With that much money, Commissioner Patillo will let nobody stand in his way of what he wants. And when I say nobody, I mean, Rickard, nobody. And gentlemen, the outcome of such events could prove to be disastrous for us all. First, second, and third will never receive their due money. For the first time this year, division leaders are supposed to get a cash prize. They won't see that. If we learned anything from last year's suicide pool, it's that nobody will ever be paid in full as long as Commissioner Patillo is in power. He can't even stand up to second place finisher, I repeat, second place finisher, the terrorist Nick, when it comes to picking a draft time. He's demanding a 9:30 p.m. start time, and you're all too pathetic to stand up against him, just letting his reign of terror continue over this league. Your champion, among others, have work the next day. You think I'm kidding when I say you're all going to receive a 5:30 a.m. Tuesday morning wake-up text message. I won't be the only one suffering here. You pieces of shit may be able to sleep until noon every single day, but some of us actually have to work. That being said, our draft night is Monday night, August 19th. I expect most of you will be prepared. I want you all to keep in mind that this is what a championship caliber team looks like. I know some of you think you stand a chance at the title. I honestly see a repeat in my very near future. If some of you do happen to climb to the top and grasp this luxurious trophy, my only advice is don't get sucked up in all the glory. It's not very hard to remain yourself once you become champion. It's actually really quite simple. As always, I hope you all have a good week, and in closing, I leave you with the wise words of the one and only Ken Powers.
Undaunted, I knew the game was mine to win. Just like in life, all of my successes depend on me. I'm the man who has the ball. I'm the man who can throw it faster than fuck. So that is why I am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.